Ah, fall. The crispness in the air, the rustling of the leaves, the pumpkin spice Doritos. And the time of the year when the members of the Flat Earth Society assemble from all around the globe to celebrate their ignorance. Every year this bevy of boneheads lifts up the greatest of their grifters to place them on a pedal stool so they can bask in their derpiness.
Oh yeah, no, the famous phrase, to be put on a pedal stool.
This year the troupe of simpletons features distinguished swindlers such as Bob Nodell.
We found that we were picking up a drift, a 15-degree-per-hour drift.
Thanks, Bob. Jaron Campanella.
Interesting.
Austin Whitsitt.
I'm a stupid flat earther, right? And I'm just a loser.
David Weiss.
Spectroscopy needs to be in a container.
And the full-time member of the Flat Earth Friend Zone, the man that literally lives in his mom's house at the age of 53, Mark Sargent.
Here we go. So Mark called and said that he was a member of the Flat Earth Society.
Yep.
And I said, oh, Mark, what are you on to now?
This year, attendees to the Soiree of Stupid can choose from several training options, like how to count to 1 in 1 easy step, purifying thine echo chamber, fake being smart at 1,000 words a minute, or electromagnetic wake, the art of ad hoc excuses. As the collection of the clueless descends on the unwitting convention center, they will fly in planes using Great Circle routes and use global positioning system satellites to drive their cars, willfully aware of the irony that their ability to get to the convention entirely relies on our knowledge of the spherical shape of the Earth. At this point, I need to mention that this video is completely hyperbolic. As you see in the definition here, don't take this video as a non-hyperbolic video. Thank you. The festival is put on by my close personal friend, Karen B. Just look at her. She's such a kidder. For some reason, I didn't get an invitation to speak this year, but I'm sure she'll invite me next year. I already have the sessions planned. 10 to the negative 17 ways to identify positive and negative numbers. How many degrees in 3-sided figures? Remedial math for middle school dropouts, and how to say thanks, Bob, in 42 languages. Stick around for a preview of the last one at the end of this video. No meeting of the Flat Earth Society is complete without a couple of faux pas. But first, some background. Flat Earthers imagine there's a shadowy cabal of all-powerful overlords that have kept the secret of the magic flying space pizza hidden for millennia. Fingers are pointed at many groups like the Illuminati, Jesuits, Zionists, French Mimes, Brigade 77, and the He-Man Woman Haters Club.
Member and good standing of the He-Man Woman Haters Club.
But nobody gets the blame more than the Freemasons. You see, Flat Earthers think that a group of men that just want to get away from their wives for one night a week to hang out with the boys have wielded nearly unlimited power since before their organization even existed. Their influence is so airtight that there have never been any traitors, no profiteers, no deathbed confessions. Not once has anyone called up Tucker Carlson to reveal the full extent of the organization's maleficent tentacles. But some plumber in Florida made a YouTube video totally outing the Freemasons and everything they hold sacred.
The Earth is flat. NASA's a hoax, you know.
Followed by a cross-dressing yoga instructor and a full-time mama's boy. You may know that one of the philanthropic arms of the Freemasons are called the Shriners. They're known for a few things like the Shriner Circus, building hospitals, and riding go-karts in every 4th of July parade in the United States. And their funny hats.
It's a fez. I wear a fez now. Fezzes are cool.
In the most ironic move in the history of iron, this year's Flat Earth Global Convention will be held at the Greenville Shrine Club and Event Center. That's right, the annual Flock of Flurfs is at a facility owned by the Freemasons. I'm sure that's just a coincidence. Or is it? maybe this year will be where Bob Nodell, Mark Sargent, and the rest of the Flat Earth intelligentsia will announce their official partnership with the Freemasons, complete with new Flurf Mason swag, theme songs, and cross-licensing deals. Or maybe nobody else wanted to host the menagerie of morons, so they took what they could get. I'm sure they'll try to distance themselves from this suspicious connection, but the photos flatties take when they escape their asylums always include flashing Freemason gang signs. I'll be checking for the presentations from this event. I'm sure they will have amazing new scientific discoveries to report. So, let's lift our mason jars of toonshine and thank the Flat Earth Global Convention for their lies, cowardice, and misunderstandings. It lets the rest of us contrast our integrity, courage, and comprehension. And now, a preview of how to say thanks, Bob, in 42 languages.
We were picking up a drift, a 15-degree-per-hour drift.
Merci, Bob.
Obrigado, Bob.
Toda, Bob.
Diolch yn fawr, Bob.
Thank Bob.
Tough of that, Bob. Thanks, mate.
Bedankt, Bob.
Shukran, ya Bob.
And Daniel, Bob.
Danke, Bob.
Vanakkam. Romba nandri, Bob.
Spasiba, Bob. Kus, Bob.
Lefel, Bob.
Cat the hole, Bob, not Dev.
Bob, I would like to thank you from the bottom of my heart. It is you that I am indebted to. I express fabulous and deep gratitude to you, you great thinker, you wonderful human being, you spectacular man. Without you, life would be poor. Life would have less joy. Bob, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, express the deepest of gratitude. To say thanks would be insufficient for the service that you have rendered unto mankind, for your brilliant, towering genius, for the work that you have done. You have brought us all to a higher state of enlightenment. You genius, you beautiful human being, you. Bob, I wish to congratulate you, to shake you by the hand, to grab you by the arm and lead you and have you lead me into the salvation, the wonderful world of truth that your great insight and brilliance will usher in. Bob, I love you. You are the best of men. You are the kindest, the most wonderful. Oh, Bob, were it not for you, our world would be so poor. But with you, we are complete.